Hey guys, Janice Petteway, Director of Brokerage Development for Realty Corp International. Again, I hope you're having a good day. But today I wanted to talk to you about Oh My Marketing, how to move forward with your career with some really good results in marketing. Have you guys noticed that lately the commercials are so different? And they should always be different when our world is going through events that trigger emotions. But really, marketing is always about emotions, especially in what we do for a living. I mean, we really market and influence the transaction of the most emotional thing that human beings have, the place they live, right? It's very emotional. But so today I really wanted to talk to you about that and how you could go forward, really become a master of that. The consumer doesn't, I mean, they may care if something is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, new AC, da da da, da, but they care about that a little bit more in just maybe their search criteria or in the details after something has grabbed them to bring them already into that particular listing, marketing piece, whatever. So today we're talking about the grabbing, right? The grabbing is not in the details. It's, maybe for a personality profile that's all about details occasionally, but really something still grabs their attention. And typically it's an emotional based reaction. So when you're thinking about a structure, somebody's house, home, or a piece of land, or whatever it is that you're going to market, what is it about that that is emotionally valuable to the next person? You may want to ask the seller the things that they loved about that particular thing, the house, the land, whatever it happened to be, and listen to them. And then ask them, do they mind sharing maybe the way a Christmas tree looks in that huge room with the cathedral ceilings, or maybe a family event on the boat on the lake, or maybe cool floats in the pool, or maybe someone in the hot tub with a glass of wine, or you get what I mean. You're creating a future of what the person now looking at that structure could have in their life. And it's all emotional triggers. Wow, my family, we could have some great holidays here. We could have some great parties here. We could really enjoy the hot tub, the pool, the lake, the land. Oh my gosh, maybe I could have baby chickens or whatever would be the personality. You always have to think about the personality of the person that's going to want what you are marketing, right? And then market to that. Make it make sense. So I hope that that makes sense to you. But what if you're an agent right now that's saying, yeah, but Janice, I only ever work with buyers. How do I do that? Well, the first thing I want to say is stop just working with buyers. You've got to get past the fear of listings, because I know that typically that's what the problem is. Because if you have listings, you get lots of buyers and you can really do more, make more money, because it's easier to deal with more listings from in a short period of time once you have them than taking buyers all over the world. But if so far you've been with just buyers, then you can do the opposite. You can market to how you love finding the right home for the right personality. And you could do some examples of the same things I just talked about, right? You could talk about how you love to be the matchmaker between the actual house that then the personality of the purchasers make into a home, and you can just keep going from there and keep posting things. But again, you would go back to your buyers and say, I'm starting to realize that I'm a really good matchmaker. I'm a matchmaker between a structure and a personality. So I wanted to make sure that I was collecting good data so I could ensure people going forward that that really is my passion. So do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? They're probably going to say, well, no, go ahead. And you could say, well, what was it when you walked into that home or that condo or that when you walked on that land? What was it about it that struck you as like on an emotional basis? What did you fall in love with? And you could start collecting data on that. So you right now you could be asking buyers for their a picture of the favorite place in their new home that they have been quarantining in. But if we're not in this event anymore, you could be asking for their favorite place to have a get together or a party, you know, that kind of thing. Or what did their holiday decorations look like? Depending on the time of year, you could collect some really powerful images and start using them going forward. What would happen even if you sold a house and at closing you actually went and met the people and asked them, you know, what was it about this home? I know you just sold it and you're moving on to something more exciting for you, but what was it, one of the things that you loved the most about it? And start a little bit of a conversation. And what if you said, you know, I know that particular XYZ looks so interesting to me. Would you mind sharing any photos if you have something that was really spectacular, like a Christmas tree or whatever? You don't know, guys. You could start some relationships with people that you didn't even work with. You know, do it respectfully, that you're not angering the listing agent. But we know statistically most listing agents, they sell a house, and most agents don't keep up with their people after the sale. So you could adopt a lot of people on the other side if you do some heart things that are respectful and but still strategic. Hope you have a great day. See you tomorrow.